plays games with Steve
and Angel. All right, dudes.
All right, dudes.
I gotta read this line. Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning?
Come on, if I had mentioned that...
I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim, actually. No, nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, there we go again with the defendant.
It's tricky. The defendant is tricky. Yeah, it trips me up.
After he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
His hair.
Order, order, order! The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now? Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene. I want it presented as evidence immediately.
Immediately.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Objection! According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment. No! However, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case. Sorry, thinking something else by the defendant's testimony.
Well done, Mia.
Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about? Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone. I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness?
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible. Well, who is this witness? Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly? I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What? I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Oh, sick.
Sick. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong.
She practiced that in the mirror 50 times the previous night. He's like, okay, if I go like this. But then it like totally worked. Worth it.
Actually, I've been waiting for this.
All night.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by
You can't be serious just as flashback like he did the hair thing 100 times.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then
All
I'll go
right.
like this and it'll look like a pickle. I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. I'll practice my gavel swinging. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Ooh, that was pretty good, though. Nice and crisp.
We're going to Dollywood.
Yeah. Oh,
I wish.
Angel and I want to go so bad.
We were pretty close
Yeah.
at one point.
Oh,
Let's all go.
let's all go.
That'd be fun.
Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there.
It's all right. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh?
Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts.
But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will.
Why do you think that?
Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life. That's why.
Sure, Jane.
The love of your life, huh?
Even she's like, just exit out.
Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Sure, no problem. Dolly and we first met about 8 months ago right here in this very courthouse.
Oh.
Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway. One day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this.
Huh?
She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. Before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this.
So she gave it to you as a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little Dolly.
Certainly is a little bottle, all right.
It makes me so happy I show it to everyone I meet.
Look at this bottle.
Look at this bottle!
Look at it!
I want to share my happiness with the whole world.
Look, everyone, I'm straight.
I am definitely only straight. Straight.
Look, bailiffs! Necklace!
Yeah, sure.
Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating?
Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl. Asking for a present back.
Hey, dumbass, please give it back now.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it?
Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you...
This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse.
What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder?
What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there's some relationship between these two cases. Am I correct?
This clip that it just so happened to have.
She kept it. She was practicing her hair and showing this.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look at that downstairs.
Downstairs. See what else I can find. Diabetes.
I'll go.
Oh my god.
I'll go and have a look at the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you. I want you to do whatever I want to do whatever I can to be of help with you, Mia. Well, looks like recess is about over. You better all get moving.
One more game of Foursquare? Or wall ball?
I would like to come out now.
Wall ball.
I checked the reading room. I'd like to come out now. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though.
To be continue, Ed.
Oh.
We'll continue it tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to continue it.
No, we're gonna it's way too early to quit. That'd be insane. Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Don't even think about it. District
What are you
Court. Courtroom no 2.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Oh.
Marie's nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Butterflies.
Oh my god! That's no joke. That seriously happened. One time we were leaving your house and she like screamed and I turned to look and it was just because a butterfly flew.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. To be fair though, like during the migration of all of those butterflies, like that would be hell. That would be like, it was already like annoying on the road, like to have a phobia and it's just like a fucking swarm of them. Oh,
I didn't even know that happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was around the time I had moved here. It's always something.
What's with the stiff silence?
What's with this insider thing that we don't care about.
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
Those butterflies are like aggressive.
Sorry, I keep thinking this is a Marie, and she'd just be swinging that umbrella like.
Oh, did you read this? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe he actually said that.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Oh.
Don't worry, sweetie, there's no need to be nervous. If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size. And I will bash them with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Oh my god. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all. It was nothing.
Oh wow.
If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine. No, the honor is all mine.
No, it's all mine. No.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Oh my god.
Feel that psychic damage of the dated references? Yeah. Boy.
It's like the Anton Ego moment, but like awful.
It's just like, oh.
Badger, badger, badger.
Mushroom.
Sir?
Snake in the desert?
Oh my god.
Is there something I can help you with? You just go on and say whatever is on your mind.
Adorkable.
Adorable Rafflecopter.
All your base are belong to us.
God. I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Yes. I can see why you'd say that.
She's going to be a tough witness, all right. Only took her 12 seconds to wrap them around her little finger.
It's so dainty.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
What I witnessed? I'd been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then, suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Ms. Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Objection, young lady. As old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
Oh my god.
Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But I would never...
Hold it! That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies.
You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before. Once.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madam Fey.
Madam? I'm no one's grandma yet, girly.
Girly pop.
I'm 22 years old.
That's basically ancient.
Doing that. You should have built a house by now.
Shouldn't she have birthed 3 kids by now? I'd been planning to go back to the Feeny's place after class was over.
I thought you were telling us something like, I've been planning actually to go back. Oh, yeah?
I've been finally getting my third. Feeny, I've been trying. Feeny, they were talking about in the building. I want to push this.
Hold it! So who is this Dougie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating up until about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow, and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Fay. Don't drag the witness down to your level. You ancient crone.
Why am I being demonized here?
Please, go on. What did you see next?
And suddenly Dougie got all wobbly.
Hold it! Sorry, I had to burp. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeney never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press it for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about her testimony just now?
Well, do I have physical proof or any kind of proof that he knocked him over? That he's the one who did it? Oh, the fingerprints. But I don't know if we have that. I'll leave it alone for now.
I suppose her statement works in our favor. For now. I'll hold off on looking into it any deeper until it's necessary.
Very well, young lady. Please go on with your testimony.
That's when Feeney knows that I was there.
Hold it! And what did Mr. Wright say when he saw you?
I'm sorry. I was so flustered that I really don't remember. Please forgive me.
You don't remember?
Well, that's common enough.
I forgot.
Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior.
Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt. By me. Hiya!
Oh, you won't have to worry about that soon. I went to go and find some other students, and they called.
Mia Fey! There's something I have to tell you! It's about the future! No! When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
Please try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
They love to blaze it up. That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound
They're
up
all
not
meth
going.
heads.
Yeah.
Holes in their teeth.
I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on.
The students knew what was going on. But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure what they knew what had happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Doesn't look like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
So did the students call the police?
Yes, I was so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear.
My dear.
My dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie, and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's got to be it. Way to go, Mia.
High five self.
Go me.
It
Okay.
doesn't look nearly as cool as you think it does. You just look like you're clapping very loudly.
Okay. That means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one.
So maybe I'll go back. I had been planning to go to Feeney's place. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it.
Hold it. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright, is in the art department.
Isn't Mr. Feeney the guy from Boy Meets World, the teacher?
Yeah, I
Feeney?
think so, yeah.
If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese senryu poetry.
Oh, how wonderful! Subarashi! It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do when a man reaches this age. Sleep is his best friend.
You can say that again.
That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis.
Wow. For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
All right.
Okay.
How else would you enter? Teleportation?
Is that an option? Have they invented that yet?
They were behind the building.
Is that like TikTok?
When Feeny noticed that I was there, I think this is when I could press possibly hold it.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? I think we did read this.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. I was watching the whole time. If I press her,
But yes, this is the part where you had the option to do this.
show contradiction.
Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne. So let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never.
Objection! Miss Fay, I will not allow you to badger this witness. Badger.
Oh, God.
Shut up! I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting... Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket.
Oh, she'll just say it. Okay.
It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try and cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Actually, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's so lame.
Just jumps in there. Yeah.
I want her to do the "we're gonna make it after all." Yeah.
Oh,
Throw something up in the air.
Oh, yeah. She throws her butthole badge. Actually, I did see the moment he.
This is new, I believe.
Okay.
Read this. Oh, no, well, okay.
She didn't actually see it.
You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene? The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow?
Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear any noise either. Oh, actually, I got two new ones. Or more, perhaps?
2 new ones.
I didn't hear any noise either. I went to go and find some other stuff. Okay, yeah. Boink. Oh, I gotta wait till it's done.
Hold it! So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
Also, I just noticed a bar, so I just wasn't penalized, so it's interesting. I thought they were having a nice, friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
I went to go and find some... Oh, okay, well, now we're treading on a little while there. Also, I don't know why she's giving me, freaking, oh my god, why am I blanking on her name? Celebrity.
Are you thinking Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
She does look like Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
It looks like Ariana Grande and Wicked.
It didn't look like they were fighting. I didn't hear any noise either.
She sounds like
A little bit.
A little area.
I'm just going off that Mario TikTok, like, the Mushroom Kingdom.
I don't know what
Let's go. You've never saw that.
No, I have not seen that.
Mamma Mia.
my unhip thing. But when I was first playing this game, the voice I heard for this character was, remember Lila from Hey Arnold?
Oh,
The
and
braids
very
girl?
much so. Like,
ever so much.
oh yeah.
Kind of. That was the voice I heard.
She's got that vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I've pressed everything. All right, Finny and Dougie, they're talking. Actually, I didn't see the moment that he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting, and you didn't hear any noise. What about? Well, okay. Did I get the? Yes, I did. Okay. Boink.
Objection.
Oh wait, the music isn't stopping.
It didn't go away. What is this?
No.
Get off my finger. Get off. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the...
In what way? I'm not sure I understand.
Make it go away. Actually, I don't quite get it either.
Well, make sure you do before you speak out again.
What did you present?
The umbrella
To what?
to I didn't hear a noise.
Mad at me.
Okay. Look through your evidence.
Yeah.
We have some new stuff.
Okay. I didn't hear any noise either. Yeah, that's what I presented. Okay. Umbrella. Owned by the victim, found broken near an electrical pole. The victim fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud... Oh my God. Wow. Okay.
Well, it
A
does help
small
to
bottle.
read. But I see it that it is a little annoying because I
Yeah.
feel like the umbrella also
Yeah.
should logically.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what to do now.
I hate this game.
Okay, well you can go
Oh,
now.
cool.
I'll play.
Yeah, with the two of us.
Yeah, all right.
I want to be Dahlia Hawthorne.
Bye, guys.
I ever so didn't hear a noise.
All right, so I present this.
Objection.
Cool. I agree with you though. That's silly.
I should at least have the option to present either or. But whatever.
I agree. Honestly, I think later games are better about it anyway. Yeah.
You say you didn't hear any noise. Is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed,
Very demure.
looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice. But I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Objection! Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
Objection! But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise, like a snap! Gotcha. Oh, you flinched. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
May I have a moment to answer?
But by all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on and I was listening to music at that time. I just like imagine like the iPod commercials where it's just like the
Wow, you're really taking us back to the early aughts.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up.
There's an old video someone did of an iPod commercial with Ace Attorney characters.
Oh, I bet.
Have you seen that one, Steve?
Maybe.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. Anyway, continue.
But it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder.
I was talking about the two characters from Teen Titans.
That wasn't invented yet. Actually, it might have been out at the same time. So I put my headphones on to block it out. It's my favorite show. I hope they never reboot it in a different style.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She just said something that could totally change this whole case.
I forget that he's not there right now, right? What's his face?
Who? Grossberg?
Yeah.
No. He's...
She said something that could totally change this whole case. She didn't hear anything. She was listening to music. There was lightning. She could see lightning though, or thunder. Well, hold on. She said something that could totally change this whole case. She didn't hear anything. She was listening. There was lightning. Lightning could have struck the freaking cable, right? So I'm gonna put it that way.
Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right?
Is that like a common saying?
Galileo.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Queen. Yeah.
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Fay. Or a Bohemian Rhapsody lesson.
I see a little silhouette of two men. Yes, Your Honor.
Penis push! Penis push! Anyway.
Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
Oh!
I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
That's what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway.
Not much. Empty-headed. No thoughts.
This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
All right. You did it, Mia.
All right, Mia. High five myself.
Objection!
Something about being guilty.
Yeah.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Fay.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3:00 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on a high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3:00 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Fay, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor? I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Who or what?
Who, what, where, when, and why?
This piece of paper. What or what? Bumping into it. I mean, I kind of want to believe that she did it. Oh my god, I almost pressed present again.
I'll kill you.
I guess because in my head, it's like, it's a toggle, like one is back and the other one's forward or whatever.
No.
I wish they were set on completely different pairs. Okay, let me hide with the one. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? Okay. I don't think... Peels. The watch. Who or what? I mean, the fact that they're asking who. To bump into it. It wasn't the... I don't think it was the umbrella. Dahlia's present. A small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day they met. He shows it to everyone. He does this. Owned by the victim, found broken near intellectual pole. Okay. Who bumped it? I want to say that it was her. I'm gonna do it.
Take that. This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor, I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
What the fuck?
That was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor.
Ouch. That was harsh.
Oh.
Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance.
Well, then let's hear it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're not penalized, but
Yeah.
we have not shown anything to. What have we established so far?
That the power went out.
What happened during this time?
During this they had the meeting.
Because they're asking, because they're saying what would have caused this to break?
Like something bumping into it.
Okay. So, based on what we've already learned, what would have caused that?
What would have caused it? Well, they're saying that there was not a lightning strike.
Okay.
So it was him bumping into it?
What caused that? Who or what caused that?
Someone pushing him? I think. Who pushed him? See, I thought it was it's I guess it was Phoenix because he was the one who pushed him, but we don't want to see that. And it wasn't Dahlia because I just tried, so hold on, let me hide this real quick. Who or what caused the cable to break? Hims? Alright.
Take that. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
The defendant's testimony.
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that...
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
Objection! I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved.
How was I supposed to know?
See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. Ah! In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Thor, the god of thunder?
Order in the... Thorder in the thwart.
Lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have...
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation, she said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What the?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge?
Of course it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
Yay!
I guess this is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. I can't wait to see what shade those colors will be on the next episode.
Oh, maybe purple.